Hello, welcome to Train Sim World 5, where today I've decided on driving something a bit different. There it is. I need to go into settings before I carry on with this. Should be controls, I believe. Advanced controls. No, not that. HUD and gameplay. There is something that I'm looking for. Player assist. Automatic coupling. Automatic, that's what I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted. Basically, on this one... Which one is it? There's one here. It's that one. Basically, you can't do it if you've got automatic junctions set on because it will not do the turntable right. So, I'm recording it with manual junctions, which is the first time I've done that because I've been on automatic junctions deliberately to make it a bit easier when doing some shunting. But I want to do this activity, or scenario, so I am going to have the junctions on manual. I mean, I haven't actually driven a steam engine on one of these videos yet. So I thought, why not actually do one of the scenarios with a steam engine? Yes, Thomas is a steam engine, but it's basic controls, and you don't get the same immersion. And yes, I know on the 1st of January I did a Jubilee blowing its whistle. But this time I'm going to play The Tables Have Turned, where I actually do some proper driving. That's a cool bit. 45623. See what the name is in a minute. This is a Jubilee class. Welcome to Crewe Loco Sheds. We need to turn this locomotive at the turntable and bring it into service. Go to the turntable to start. Okay. I will do once I put a vamp on the front. Come on. Wakey wakey. That's something I do like about this. I have to go down here. Come on. There we go. See what the loco is. Palestine. Come on, open the door. Hitting the wrong button, but it would help if I did the right one. I don't need to leave the doors open, I can have them both open. Advantage of a steam engine. Right. We now want full reverse. Brake off. I will go into this view. And give a quick whistle. Back onto the turntable. Zoom in a bit so I can see when we're in the correct place. Safety bulbs blowing, so the fireman's got a lot of fire on. And brakes, a little bit too much. There we go. Back into cab view. Oops, jumped all the way out. Didn't mean to do that. Go down to the turntable at the far end. And now we have to go all the way around. This is where it's fun. Spinning round. Until we're facing the right way. Actually quite an interesting thing to do. You don't have to do this with diesels. Generally they have, or the mainline diesels have two cabs. And even the shunters, they're not really that difficult to see past the bonnets. So, steam engines being able to spin round is so much easier. Could probably do this by doing the map and have it turn round. But that's half the fun. Am I facing the right way yet? Let's have a look on the map. Which line have I got to go down? It's that one there. I believe. There's the map a bit further on. Okay. This way. watching for when I'm likely to... Is that it? Look on the map. One more. One more road to turn to. That done? Or have I gone too far? I've gone too far. There we go. Go back on. And sit back in my seat. Right. Reverse it to pull forwards. I'm using the controller there. Brake to release. And go forward. Let's go back into external view. There's the cylinder cocks. It's the first time I've been able to turn without issue. Have to stick within the speed limit. So we're driving Jubilee class. We are going all the way over there. Actually, it doesn't need coaling by the look of it. It doesn't need water. A bit more throttle as we go to where the dot is. Wanting to apply the brakes shortly. So we're going to be going back that way, I think. Not sure. As I said, I've never got past the turntable because automatic junctions aren't good. Okay, to finish preparation for this service, reverse into the station and couple to the carriages. Where are the carriages? Those are coal wagons. Has the point been changed? There it is. 4 coaches. So, into reverse. Release the brakes. Open the cylinder drain cocks. Actually, before I do anything, I just realised something. It's going to be an express. It needs another headlamp. I've decided it's a 4-coach express. It's going to have express headlamps. There we go. Express headlamps. Coast down to the station now. It's a nice quick scenario where all I'm doing is turning the engine, and then coupling up, which is relatively easy. I'm glad this bit of the passing is done automatically, so that I don't have to worry about changing points. So I wouldn't be able to do this if it didn't change the points automatically here. So it involves a lot of running around. And people in the station, there's a big engine coming through. It's a bit murky. Oh, we've got a bit of distance. Yeah. We've got a red signal before we get to the platform, so we have to stop there. Applying brakes. Stopped a bit short, so I can open the regulator a little bit. Stop. Contact signaller. Proceed at restricted speed. Okay, releasing the brakes. Off we go. Restricted speed is anything below 10 miles an hour. So are we doing about 5? Maybe a little bit more. Now we just set back onto our train. Nice and gentle. Still got the cylinder drain cocks open. And that is because I haven't really had a lot of steam go through them yet. It seems to be reversed. And we're now setting back. So in real life, cylinder drain cocks would still be open until the train was on its way forward, going to its actual destination. I need to switch to that. I can see closer. See how close to it. Coupling up I am. Fireman's doing some coal falling in. Okay, we've only got 4 coaches, but I'm still saying anything. It's an express. There we go. Fireman putting more coal on the fire. We're crawling back at a nice slow pace. Stop short. Release the pace a little bit. And up we're up. Now start this Blackpool Central service, although we will be relieved by another driver at Acton Bridge. That's cool. Low passengers. So we actually do the train as well. That is actually rather cool. I'm deliberately going in this view because I want to look at the fireman's view, even though the fireman's putting coal on. I have to remember which side the doors are. I don't think we have a timetable to worry about. We're only going a short distance driver. So nearly time. There we go. Doors locked. Ooh, that's looking good. Okay, we are forward. Releasing brakes. I didn't mean to do that. Large vector to fully open. And off we go. Right until we're outside of the train shed and then close the cylinder drain covers. Cylinder drain covers. And off we go. We've got 7.4 miles before Winsford. We've got to 20 miles an hour here. And then to 90. As we go to section. Just about. And release the brakes. Ready. Now I wait for passengers to hop on. Ooh, the roof vent opens. Didn't know that. Can't go anywhere because the signal's red. Oh, hello. Ooh, would help if I put the brakes back on. Get told off for that. One advantage to modern trains. You lose the brakes and it still keeps them on while the doors are open. Doesn't work with steam engines. Take the brakes off and it will just start rolling. Okay, we've got a green signal. Release the brakes. Build up the vacuum. Off we go. Got 2 more stops. Hertford and then Acton Bridge. 4.3 miles to Hertford. A little bit more to Acton Bridge. That freight train is now going to be following us. The sections back, I believe. What's that? Concentrating. Something on the line there. Perfect timing because it's a passenger train. Quite a long passenger train. That'll be stopping at Crewe. We're now going 2 more stops and this scenario's over. Nice getting line like this stop. Through the doors. On doors. That help. What's the betting? These doors are open as well. Can't tell. Maybe on this view. No, they're shut. It's okay. Up there. Keep an eye on the passengers. Oh, he doesn't look very... He looks a bit dodgy, doesn't he? Long coat and fedora hat. Keep an eye on all passengers. Make sure no one's doing anything daft. Or looking suspicious, like Mr. Fedora bloke. Nice dress. You've only got a few seconds to get on, young lady. How are you sitting down? Brakes released. As soon as the brakes are ready, reverse it back up to forward, and off we go. Next stop, Acton Bridge in 2.7 miles. Didn't need to worry about the bar projector. Brake released enough. Get going. Only got a short distance to go to get to Acton Bridge, so... we're getting its speed. Full regulator. Without worrying about wheel spin. Slowly on track on the Locomotive. Four-coach train. Going much slower than us. Let's go back into that view. It's a bit quieter. free roam and walk around. Acton Bridge. Platform 3. There's a possible thing, something a bit further forward. Ready? I'll be getting off. Okay, I just have to make sure everyone gets on and off. And then I jump off and the new crew take over. Okay, objective complete. Oh, thank you, you just kicked me out of my seat, have you? Let's just get a screenshot. Come on. Okay, that should work as a screenshot. There you go, it clicked twice. Oh, you wanted it once. Is that what I think it is? Yay! Okay, I've done more posters than I thought. It goes. I'm coming down here. Watch you go from this side. Bye bye. Good job. Let's see how I did. No speeding, at least. And I didn't buffer up harshly, so... see how well I went. I was. Whatever. How well I did. Shall we? Yep, no speeding. Stop accuracy for the turntable, 0.054 yards. Carriages spot on. Washford platform 2, 10.7 yards. Hertford platform 2, 2.64 yards. Acton Bridge platform 2, 1.045 yards. Doesn't show anything about speeding, because I didn't speed. And I got a gold, which is the highest you can get, because it was done for Trains in World 2. So it's a fairly old route. But I've done it, which is what I wanted. And that was a relatively quick scenario, 43 minutes and 43 seconds. Strange. Walked 383.83 yards. Driven 15.1 miles. Total score 6,994 activity points. So that's good. Anyway, that will be today's video. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please consider clicking the thumbs up or like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. When you do, you then get a little bell icon. Press that and you'll get notified whenever I upload, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I do intend to do more Steam train sim videos, but currently there's only 2 routes plus the Thomas add-on that have Steam, and I've only got one of those routes, which is the one I just played, Spirit of Steam. At some point I will get the other one, but until then, I can only do the one. But, as I said, that is today's video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be seeing you.